In a quarter mile,
Sayreville,
turn right
New
at the second
Jersey.
road onto
Alrighty, guys, this is where it all began. Sayreville, New Jersey.
In 800 feet, the destination is on
Robin
your left.
Hood Drive, Parland, or Sayreville, it's the same thing. And we are going to go to the house of John Francis Bongiovi Jr. Yes, the lead singer, Jon Bon Jovi. It's where he grew up, right here.
At your destination.
That's his childhood
Your route
house.
guidance is finished.
That's where Bon Jovi grew up and lived, in that house here. Talk about what's coming right around the corner. And the reason I went there first is because over here is where they dedicated a rest area after Jon Bon Jovi. Now, one thing about New Jersey that they're famous for is rest areas. People hang out there. There's a lot of things to do. They're all over the Turnpike and Parkway. And this is the old Cheesequake Rest Area, and they turned it into the Bon Jovi. Yep, there it is right there. Jon Bon Jovi Rest Area. Looks like they have a lot of things up about him here. The Bon Jovi plane. Now remember, his stardom didn't happen until 1983. Over here in New Jersey, like I said, a lot of things were going on. Rock and roll was starting to get very popular with these groups here. Another thing too is that at the time in the 80s, which is the best time of the year, that's when a lot of things were happening. Best music, best everything's came out at that time. Whew. But a lot of the times in the parkways and stuff, and in the turnpikes, like I said, people used to hang out there all the time. I hung out in many of rest areas. There's back roads to get to them as well, so you don't have to pay the toll to get on there. But this is right down the road from where he lives. It's crazy times. Just remember growing up around these times. Yep, and this is where we are, right here in South Amboy. Bon Jovi grew right down the road from here. This is the area I literally grew up in, which would be from Jersey City all the way to Carteret. Then I finally moved down here to, we'll say, the Barnegat area or Toms River, Seaside Heights. Wow, they even have a Nathan's hot dog. Oh, cool. That's the station right there, Z100. Oh, what's this over here? Carlos Bake Shop. 1910 Hoboken. Have a slice and treat yourself? I can just imagine how much these things cost.
Take a break, do a slice of cake.
That was showing you some music. And got one of his albums, Slippery When Wet, platinum. I guess what they do on this screen here, they play his music, a lot of his life savings, sayings and stuff. Tell you, if you're a Bon Jovi fan, you'd have a lot of fun out here. Now, those are the other rest areas that they dedicated to people here. James Gonfalon, Frank Sinatra, Whitney Houston, Celia Cruz, Connie Chung, all famous people. And it shows you in the spots right there where their rest areas are located. Well, I'm going to check out this Rio Punch while I'm here then. Never had it before, but it's not 0 calorie, but it is what it's gonna be. Let's see what this tastes like. Rio Punch. Oh, that's it, your Bon Jovi rest area. All right, and just remember the Parkway takes you to the beaches, and that's what this one is. This is a Parkway rest area. Like I said, the reason a lot of people come to these rest areas is because a lot of times the food places like Roy Rogers and all them used to be in these rest areas, and you didn't have them in the town, so people would get to the rest area so they can eat, whether it's Roy Rogers or whatever is at the thing. Remember, Jersey, when I was showing you earlier, you don't see a lot of food stuff in Jersey. You don't see a lot of food stuff. But that's the Bon Jovi. The old Cheesequake. Everyone remembers this Cheesequake Plaza. When you went to the beaches, you always had to stop at this Cheesequake Plaza because this is where the gas was and everything. How many people remember Bon Jovi songs like It's My Life, Living on a Prayer, Always, Bed of Roses, You Give Love a Bad Name, Runaway, I'll Be There for You. I mean, Never Say Goodbye. All amazing songs that this man had created, all from this area here. Again, back in the days there, everything was happening in Jersey. Like I said, rock was coming up, disco was going down. All these groups like Poison, Bon Jovi, White Snake, all these groups were coming up in the game. There was a lot to do. Concerts, just everything. Bowling. Jersey's about bowling, diners. I mean, just so much was happening there. What's your favorite Bon Jovi song? What do you remember? Anything about growing up in that Bon Jovi era? But just think, this man grew up in this little town. I knew somebody who knew someone that knew Bon Jovi. I never knew Bon Jovi or anything personal about him. Never met him in person, but I have known people, like I said, because Jersey is very small, and you just, like I said, you could go anywhere in Jersey
for 0.6 miles.
And it's 5-10 minutes away from where you're at. So, other than the street lights, not like Florida. Florida, everything is big. It takes forever. Like I said, it takes almost 4 hours, 5 hours to get to Miami.
Beltis Street South.
Over here, you know, you're only talking about 20, 15 minutes just to get from one way to another. Oh my, something
Turn
happened
left
here.
onto Catherine Street and then turn right.
Good thing I don't have to go down that road there. My, oh my. But
A
yeah.
700 feet, turn right onto Route 35.
Another thing, Bon Jovi, he grew up, or
Turn
he
right
was
onto
born
Route 35.
in Perth Amboy, which is right around the next town over. So, but nope, this is South Amboy here. Like I said, it's not far from his house. MTV years ago, they did the parents had sold the house to MTV, and they had a giveaway, and somebody had won Bon Jovi's house there. Now, the people that are living there are not the same people that won the house back when MTV had the contest of the Bon Jovi's house. They had to leave because the taxes were so high, they just couldn't afford it and stuff. But it's a nice little cruise here. Just think, like I said, back then in '83, everything was just happening. The best times to grow up, the best music. Now this is Route 35, very popular road as well. You have the 9, the 1, the 35, the 27, all these roads, the 440, all these roads here. Like I said, I mean, it looks like a spaghetti, but once you get to know them, it's good.